everybody, it's Steffi and welcome back to my channel. So I am doing the Boxycharm makeup trial for the June box, which I believe was, what is this? Dare to Dazzle? I know this is late. I will explain that in this video in the end. But anyway, let's roll it. Okay, so before this gets messed up on my hand, I'm going to show it right now. These are the colors that I'm going to be using for this eye look. It's going to be very neutral, but you got to remember we're pairing it with this red, so it needs to be a little bit smoky, a little bit darker, and I'll show you the palette again as for what we're working with right here. So this middle one is going to be a transition color. This color right here is going to be outer eye. I want to use this for the inner eye, and I also have this color swatch. I might do one or the other. We might mix these two together, and then this color I want to do on the lower lash line, which is Bridal Party, which I swatched before. That's this one on the end. As you can see, it's a very muted color. It's kind of patchy, but I figured if we use that on the lower lash line, that might look okay because you want to smudge that out anyway. So we're going to see how this looks. And hopefully the daylight will cooperate with me for the next hour. Otherwise, I do have my light up here. So let's get started. Alright, y'all. So usually I go in with an eyelash primer, but I don't know where that is right now because I am in the middle of moving. I will do... Ooh, I'm shaking everything, honey. I will do a little kind of like life update at the end of this. If you guys do want to know what is going on and everything like that, that's going to be at the end of this video, and that will include my outro. So if you want to see the outro, that's where it will be. But I'm just going to use some concealer, and I should have my beauty blender right here, so I'm just going to buff that out just like this. I like using an eye base better because it's not as oily and it also doesn't get as messy, but I don't like touching things with my fingers. If you guys know me personally, you know that. For me, that's like a huge trigger for me is touching things with my fingers, and I can't stand it. Alright, so I forgot what color they said now. Oh, Jesus. Here we go. Alright, so let's grab a brush for transition. I'm just going to take this big fluffy one. This is by Luxie, and it is their 205 tapered blending brush. So we're going to use that transition color, and that is called the Wife. So I'm going to grab that, and we're just going to pop that all over the lid. I know I usually do a highlight color. We're not doing that today because I'm just going to use regular highlighter for my eye. I don't see any colors in here that I could use for a highlighter, and I'm guessing you guys are probably going to do the same and just use your regular highlighter, just because I don't feel like grabbing another palette because all my palettes are in a box right now. So I'm going to bring that all the way up to the brow bone, which I got to do on the other eye because I forgot, because I usually put a shadow there. I'll say it every time. If this gets a little bit messy like it is for me right here, I'm going to leave it because I can just swipe that away later. So as you can see, that gives us a little bit of pigment, but not too much. Hello? I don't know what happened with the camera there. Okay, so now I'm going to do outer eye. And I need to pull this brush out because I don't like that brush. So I just got to get it out there. It's got to go. So now I'm going to grab a Lavish brush. This is the tapered blending brush right here. And I'm going to grab Princess of Bel Air, which is a shimmer. I usually put the shimmer on the inner portion of the eye, but today it's going on the outer portion of the eye. This is a lot more pigmented in the pan than it's showing up. And I'm getting a lot of fallout from this, which, I mean, can be okay. So I'm just going to drag it down, then kind of drag it across. And where I place it in the middle doesn't really matter right now because this is all going to mesh together. And it's taking me quite a while to build this up, but I mean, she's there. So we're going to just keep going and do the other eye. I know I do this pretty fast, and some of you probably have to pause and catch up with me, but Once you practice with shadows long enough, you can do this in a couple minutes and it'll come out okay. But the main thing I will tell you is if you're looking at eyeshadow palettes and you're looking at like quality and you're looking at like pigment, things like that, sorry, it's fireworks. What I would tell you is look for something that's going to give you a lot of bang for your buck. Look for something with good reviews. Look for something that a makeup artist would use once you get to that skill. But for now, Walmart has e.l.f., ColourPop is online, Amazon I think has their own brand of makeup probably. So now I'm going to grab a Glam Light brush. I'm not sure which one this is, but it looks like this. And I'm going to grab Cabo Kisses, which is that deep red. And I'm going to put that on this side of the eye, in the inner corner, and just drag it out. And that's just showing up a little bit orange on camera, but it's a lot more red in person. So I'm not really sure why it's doing that, but I'm not used to this lighting setup either. This is literally my first video, so yeah, we'll see how this goes. I mean, this color it's pigmented, but I feel like when I swipe it across the other eyeshadow, it's like taking it off. Does that make sense? So I want to use this Say Yes color, and I think I'm going to take the same brush and just put it on top. See how that looks? Okay. You guys see a difference? I think it looks the same. This is supposed to be a shimmer too. I feel like it's more like a burnt orange maybe. I don't know. So now I'm going to take the brush that we had the Princess of Bel Air on, and I'm going to go back over that area because I'm losing pigment here. And I'm not sure why. This color doesn't appear to be sticking very well, and I'm not happy with that. What the heck? All right, let me try spraying my brush and see what happens. This could end up ruining this eyeshadow completely. I'm not too sure, but I have to do something because I'm not leaving it like this. So I'm going to go on the side of my pan because this is probably going to matte down that shadow pretty good. And now we're going to pick that up. See, now I'm actually getting some payoff from that. I don't know why that happened like that, but I'm also losing daylight here. Okay. So let me see what we can do with this. And I get that one spot of my eye right here where it seems like no matter what I do, the pigment doesn't want to stick, and I don't know why. So that color is on. Usually I blend these, but I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that because it's two shimmers. I'm going to take my finger and try something here. So I'm going to grab Say Yes, and I'm just going to tap my finger on here and see what we can do.
Wait, how is it doing that? How the hell is he doing that?
Okay, so that's giving us a nice little bit of payoff. I'm going to grab my other finger for the other eye.
How is it so high?
Carter, please don't swear. Okay, well the pigment is definitely there. This is where I think I'm going to leave it pretty much for the upper lid, and then we'll come back to the lower lid. So I'm just going to blend a little bit. I'm probably going to lose some of that brown, but I want to blend this burnt orange color into the brow bone. You can see the difference between this eye and this eye. Just because I feel like that is needed. I mean, it's definitely blending out okay, but I'll say this brown pretty much blends out to nothing, which is not good for an eyeshadow. You want to be able to blend it, but you also want pigment. So there's like a fine line in between there. I don't feel like we're getting that. I'm just saying, for the price point of this palette, I should be getting a better quality than I'm getting. So let me see what else do we have here. So primer that I almost dropped, and then our face palette. So I guess we can do that right away since I'm here. So I always will wipe my face off after I put my eyeshadow on, just because I have a lot of fallout. I know you guys probably can't see it, but I do, and I always use a makeup eraser because I don't use reusable wipes. It's just me trying to be more aware, I guess, of recycling and helping the environment and things like that. So I'm just going to clean this up, and then we will go ahead and do the rest. I've already did my skincare for today, so that's why I'm not doing it. So let me see. Jecca Blac. Don't even know who that is. Don't know how much of this I'm supposed to use, so I'm just going to grab a little bit, because this is a cream primer, so it's kind of different, like just a little bit, and we'll see how this goes. I mean, it's definitely a primer. It feels very tacky, but it's also oily, and I have oily skin to begin with. I actually think I need a little bit more because I'm not getting enough product on my face. So I'm going to grab about the same amount that I just did, so we can do some more, because I need some more on the outer parts of my face and my bulbs. It kind of reminds me of like a Pond's cream. Like, that's how slippery it feels. I'm not sure if you can see the glare on my hands. It does feel oily. And it is so hot outside. It's like 90 degrees outside. So oily is right now is not good for me. It just says it's a long lasting primer. So I don't know. I will come back when it's time to do contour, blush, and highlight. I actually forgot that there is a highlighter in here, so we get to use that for the eyes and on the rest of the face. And then what do we have left? Let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4. What was my 5th product? Oh, the lip. Where did it? Oh, fell behind my desk. Here we go. Put that up there. All right, well, I'll come back when it's time to do our blush, contour, and we'll work on that highlighter. Okay, y'all, so I forgot, we got to do lower lash line, so let's just do that, and then we're going to jump right in to the face contour, because that's my next step anyway. I'm just looking for my eyeliner, and we probably should do the upper lid too. So I'm going to do the upper lid first. These are the Queen eyeliners. This is the felt tip one for the top. I'm not going to zoom in on this because you guys have seen me do this I don't even know how many times, so I don't feel like I need to, but if you want to see a close-up of this, you can look at my makeup trail from last month. That's pretty much it. So let's do the other one. And I'll say it every time. I may do this pretty quick, but if it takes you a little bit while longer, then it takes you longer. It's not a big deal. Just take your time, and you can always speed up with makeup later. Ta-da! That went on pretty well. I didn't notice any skipping, but like I said, these shadows appear to be like not that great, so you're not going to get really good payoff anyway. Don't mind Carter back there. He's watching this video. Oh, I didn't sharpen this. Hello? I have a sharpener in here somewhere. I am all over the place today. Like, I don't know what my issue is. I just am. So, I'm going to sharpen this right now, I think. Okay. There we go. And now we can do lower lash line. I'm shaking the camera again. Sorry, everybody. Yeah, I was putting my powder on and I was like, oh yeah, that's right, I gotta do this. So I'm just gonna connect right here. There we go. You don't have to do a lower lash line. I just, whenever I wear eyeliner, I usually do. But I do a lot of vampy looks anyway, so. This is just the way that I do it. Some people do it thinner, some people do it thicker. This eye is giving me issues today and it keeps watering. Okay, so that is on. That's the Queen, just regular pencil. Now what I'm gonna do is take a little, like, I don't know if you want to call it like an eyebrow brush or whatever. This is the brush that I'm using right here. This is by Glamglow. They're all pretty much the same, but that's what I'm using. And we're going to take that bridal party color and put that on here, and that should just give us a little bit of pigment, but not too much. As you guys can see, I am losing daylight here, so I did turn my light on just so that we can still have a little bit of light. But I do like the natural light in this new place. It's not bad, but this is my first video, so I'm still trying to figure out like when the good time of day to record would be. You know, I'm trying to figure it out, but I had a lot going on today. So, and with the holiday, it's like super busy everywhere. Because there's a bunch of people in town here that aren't from here. So, traffic is pretty bad. The bridge is closed because people are watching fireworks on the bridge in like an hour and a half. So, there's a lot going on right now. Everybody's outside, everybody's partying, there's music. It's a huge party in my neighborhood. And I'm not mad at it. But yeah, I still have to work tomorrow. It's just a normal day. But yeah, as you can see, that gives us just a little bit of pigment on the bottom, but not much. So, there we go.
Okay.
Now, let's go ahead and use this face palette and see what we can do here. So I want to use the highlighter first, but that's not a good idea. So the problem that I have with this is everything is like blended together. So I'm not sure how I'm supposed to do this. And the blush colors, I don't know. We're going to try to figure it out. So this is my bronzer brush, and I'm going to grab on the end like this on one side, turn it. That's how I would pick this up. I just wanted to show that on camera so you guys can kind of see it. It's not really doing much though. I don't know if we're going to get any pigment. Well, here it goes. Hello? I'm not seeing anything. Let me try really digging in there. I'm really digging in there, you guys. Okay? I'm getting some kickback in the pan, so we should get color now.
No, Toad!
I don't see a difference. I'm going to swatch it. Can you guys see that? That's the swatch. I'm going to grab this darker one, which I think is supposed to be a blush. And I'm going to try brushing that on my hand, but it's not really giving me much of anything. No.
I don't know.
Well, the bronzer in this pan is a bust, so I'm going to put that down and use my bronzer that we got last month from Ciate London. I do enjoy this bronzer. It's nice, so I'm just going to grab way too much, but I'm just going to tap that on. I would rather have too much bronzer than not enough, but that's just me because I'm a bronzer gal. So you can definitely see the difference between the bronzer I was trying to use and this one. Big difference, okay? Like this one actually has pigment and that one didn't. So I'm just gonna kind of buff this out. Around my hairline I don't really care about because I have a headband, so I can just put that on. But like here, I want that buffed out, and around my temples and around here. And then I will move on to the next steps. Okay, so that's buffed out. I know I do this so fast, but honestly, once you have did makeup for a while, it just oh, Carter, it just comes to you fast, and you know, I don't know. Okay, well now I can put my headband back since I have my bronzer on. So, like I said, I don't need to blend that in anymore. So I'm going to grab my nose contour brush. Yes, I do have a brush for nose contour because that's just me. But this is a little bit darker than some people go for a nose contour, but for me, I find it is perfect. And like I said before, I really like this bronzer from Ciate London. I really do. I don't know. That's just me. So now I'm just going to lightly kind of buff this. Doesn't need to be too much. Ta-da! Alright, so bronzer is done. Now let's try this blush. I'm going to swatch it first. So it looks like a very pearlescent blush, but hey, it has some pigment. I'm just worried this is going to, like, how do I want to say it? Like, it's just going to wash me out with the highlighter and it's going to blend together, but I'm going to try, okay? So I'm going to just, when I grab this one in the middle, sweep down like this. There's definitely pigment in the brush, so let's see. Ooh. Can you all see it? To me, it just looks like a highlighter. Like, it doesn't look like a blush. I feel like I'm not getting any pigment from that. I mean, it would be a nice, like, undertone for blush. Let me grab mine, because that's a bust too, apparently. And we'll see how this looks with that on top of it. So this is the Wanderlust by... or Wander Beauty Trip for Two. Sorry. Okay, let me see. Yeah, so I'm still seeing the highlighter through there, so I don't need any more highlighter on my cheeks because that's kind of doing a good job of that. I've used highlighter blushes before and I don't really like them. I think this is just, this whole palette is just a highlighter palette in my opinion. It's not like a face palette, because if you look at it, it does give you that highlighter without a cast. It's a nice little glow, but it's not a face palette. Like, it's just not. So I'm not worried about the highlighter in this palette because I think it's going to be great, but we will see how that goes because I'm going to use it right now. So I'm going to get my fan brush here, and I want to grab this champagne color because I'm worried. Let me grab them both and swatch them both. I'm worried that they're going to look pretty similar. I mean, yeah, I don't, one just looks like a white. So I'm going to grab this champagne color, same brush strokes as I used last time. And I'm going to do just a little bit here. Not a lot. That's a nice highlighter. I mean, for a highlighter palette, do I think it's good? It's okay. Now the nose will be the test, because y'all know I like to highlight the shit out of my nose. I don't know, man. Do a little bit more. I mean, is it Jeffree Star quality? No. Is it a decent highlighter? I mean, I guess so. It's on. Let me double check on the price on this. $34 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's like $7 each, honestly. With this, I would rather get like a single pan of each shade for $7 and buy them separately than do this. Because this, the pans are long enough, like if you have a fan brush, that works. But if you wanted to use this for contour blush, it's hard to get those brushes in there because like a kabuki contour brush like this, look at how much wider that is. It's so much harder to get. Or even like a blush brush. Okay, I got the wrong. Hello? You see what I mean? Like it doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't know. But we're almost done, so I'm just going to stay on camera because there's really no point in popping off and coming back in for like a minute. I keep shaking this camera. I'm sorry, my desk is so much lower because it's a different desk. So what I'm going to do now is put my mascara on, and I forgot I have a new one. Hello? Okay, so this is the new one that I have, is the Milani Dangerous Lynx. I found if I use the wand from the Milk Kush Waterproof with this, it works. So am I losing product? Probably. Do I care? No. Because this brush that's on here, it looks cool, but it doesn't do much. And that I am not a fan of. The other thing is, how am I going to hold both these mascaras and my mirror at the same time? I don't know. But I'm doing it. I'm trying to go fast because I really am losing daylight, and without a lamp over here, it's going to be dark in this corner in a minute. Sorry, I know you guys can't see. This mascara isn't bad. It just doesn't give me the curl that I want, but it does say dangerous length, so the claim on it is not wrong. It's just not what I would do. Oh, and I still have to do the highlight on my brow. Brow bone, not brow. So we can do that. But the primer, gonna have to see how it works outside, but I won't have this on for long. So I'll have to try that on like a day when I'm going to be wearing it for a long period of time and just see how it does. Excuse the fireworks. It is the 4th of July after all. And as for the Give Them LaLa palette, if you want something really muted down, okay, but I don't, so I'm just saying. Where are you going? He's all about it. All right, let's put the lip on and see how this ties together. So it says this is a lip crayon. I know it shows up a little bit more pink on camera, but it is a fire engine red. So let's put it on. Okay. So what I'm noticing about this, for one thing, this color does not go together. And it's showing up a little bit more pink now, so I might have to find a way to make this work. We will make it work though. And it's taking a lot for me to get the color to go on. It doesn't have as good pigment as it did when I swatched it. Also, it does feel dry. So as for color combo, does it work? No, it doesn't. Tried it though. So I am gonna go look around at the lippies that I have and see how we can kind of save this look, because I still want to use a lipstick in this video. I just don't think it goes well with this, because even now it's showing up more pink, and this isn't really a color I would ever use. So I will be right back. Okay, so I have my L'Oreal Paris Ultra Nude that we're going to try, and if that doesn't work, this is the Jeffree Star. I think if this is Celebrity Skin, isn't it? Why does it not tell me? It should. whatever this color is. I don't know. So let's try the L'Oreal first and see how this works. Yeah, I don't like that. No. Still looks too pink. I think the undertone of this is going to be really hard to get rid of. So if you do what I did and try this and it's not the color you want, your best bet is probably going to be to wipe it off. So let's try putting this over it. This is the shade Leo. That's right. Bothering me. Okay. I feel like that works pairing Leo with it, but this color pretty much covers up any other color anyway. So that's what we have. I tried the lipstick. You guys know, oh Jesus, sorry. You guys know I can never really get reds to work with me anyway because I do a lot of more vampy looks. So anyway, I'm going to back you guys up. We're going to talk about everything in the box. And then you guys can watch my life update if you would like to. If you don't, well, the outro is in there, so bye. Okay, so let's talk about everything in the box. I'm kind of backed up now. Yes, I have lost weight. I've lost about 25 pounds, so I do look a little bit different. You guys have probably seen that in my face over the past couple months, though. Anyway, so first things first is something we didn't use today, and I have it all the way over here. This is the Glamglow Supercleanse Clearing Cream to Foam Cleanser. I didn't get a chance to try this because the box that my Boxycharm box was in, a box in a box, was sitting either at the old house or here all week. So I haven't had a chance to use this. I'm going to use it. I will leave a update in the description next weekend just to let you guys know how this went, if I like it, if I had breakouts, anything weird, I will let you know. I don't remember if this had a scent. Did it? Oh, it's this charcoal one. It's got like a mint scent, and I remember I said this before, I don't think I'm going to like that sensation on my face. But I'm going to try it. I might end up loving it. Who knows? So that's that. I believe this was the choice item. I don't really know because I always miss choice because I'm usually sleeping for work. So I couldn't tell you. Next product is the Nars Velvet Lip Pencil. And this is in the shade. What shade are you? Hello? I don't know. Whatever this red one is. Oh, for the Super Cleanse foam cream to foam cleanser, that was $32. Then the Nars pencil is $27. Not my color. We were able to cover it up. I just don't think this product is for me. As you guys could see when I was putting it on, it does kind of smear everywhere. So unless you really like an oily lipstick, I don't think you guys are gonna like this. I'm just saying. Is it sharpenable? I mean, it appears to be, but you can even see it like on the crayon. Let me try to get it close enough here. You can even see a little bit on the crayon. It did kind of get everywhere. So it is a very messy lipstick, and I would not recommend using it. I'm just saying. But if you're into that TikTok trend of contouring with a red lipstick, this is probably going to work out perfect for you. I'm just saying. Alright, so our next product is the Touch and SOL Pretty Filter Glowdient Makeup Palette. So it looks so cute. Like I said before, this packaging is super fucking cheap. But if you want this as a highlighting palette, do I think it's good for that? Yeah, I do. Do I think it's good for contour and blush? No. So retail value of this is $34. Like I said, I would rather just pay like $6 or $7 for each of the shades in a separate pan than do this. I already explained my claims on that. Next, we have the Give Them LaLa Beauty, the Grown Woman palette. So that was this right here. We were able to get a look completed today. Does it look okay for a neutral look? Yeah, it looks fine. But honestly, you can get a palette like this from ColourPop for like 12 bucks. Don't spend your money on this. I'm just saying. Somebody gonna boo me in the comments? Probably, but you know what? This is my video and I don't care. I'm giving you the honest, uncut, no bullshit, no sugar-coated, nothing opinion. Okay? So retail value for that is $42. I already talked about the packaging and everything in my previous video, so I'm not going to get into it again. But would I buy this palette? No. No. I don't have anything else to say. I wouldn't buy it. Last, we have the Jecca Blac Hydrate Primer right here. So I think you're getting a lot of bang for your buck because this is 20 bucks. And usually for a primer, you're going to pay at least 10. I mean, if you have dry skin, it's probably going to work out for you, but your girl is oily, so this is not going to be it, honey. And I already know that just by the feel of it, using similar primers to this, using similar moisturizers to this, this is not going to work for me, and I know that. But I did try it. I will probably pass it off to somebody else. But I think you're getting a lot of bang for your buck, and if you like Jecca Blac, I say give it a try. I don't remember what the retail value of this box was, so I'm going to go look that up real quick, and then I'll give you my final rating of the box, and that'll be it. Okay, so retail value for the box was $155, which is actually a pretty high price point for Boxycharm. They usually hit between like $115 to $127, somewhere in between there. So this is a good price point. Am I happy with everything I got? Like, I'm kind of nitpicky about everything that I got. The palette sucked. The face palette sucked. I haven't tried the face wash, but it just smells like a tube of toothpaste. The primer sucked. The lip crayon sucked. I'm giving this box a 1. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just being honest. I'm giving it a 1. It sucked. Do I think it's worth $155? No. But I only paid $25 for the box. So that's why I get these. I love reviewing these for you guys. You guys know I'm going to give you my honest opinion every single time. And as you can see today, I can do other eye looks than golf looks. So if you are new here, yes, I can do it. I will do it for you. If there's any special requests you guys have for certain looks you want to see, you know, let me know. I'm willing to do those things. I have a bunch of palettes, so we can always do palette bingo too. If you guys want to see that, just comment down below and let me know, because my creative kind of juices have not been flowing lately, but we'll eventually get back into that and get on a regular upload schedule. It's just life has been crazy right now. So if you want to see why my life has been so crazy and why I haven't uploaded and all of that, then keep on watching. Okay, y'all, so yes, this is a new place. It is a very nice place. I just have Carter right now.
Hello.
Okay, so moving is very difficult right now because with COVID and everything that happened. If you want to rent a place, you pretty much have to apply. You can't just request information. And they're kind of forgiving right now with renting and a little bit more lenient because they need people to fill these places. But I think it was 3.5 hours by myself of moving all the boxes from the old house and then like half the storage unit by myself. And let me tell you, that was like very hard. That was a week ago and my back is still kind of feeling it. So I've got most of our stuff here. The big stuff I'm going to grab later, but there's been a lot of personal things going on in my life and it's been very difficult. So I'm kind of going through a bunch of stuff right now. That's why videos haven't been uploaded. And my weekend videos are going to be a little bit different now because I'm going to be doing them during the day. Just kind of everything that's going on. That's what I have to do. I don't have as much flexibility with my sleep schedule as I did before, but that's okay. So Boxycharm is still going to come here. I haven't, to my new house, I haven't had time to talk to customer service about the box being a little bit late, but when I first signed up, I think it was the first 2 boxes were a little bit late, and then after that they were early, but today is actually 4th of July. Woo! And I don't have my box yet. I haven't got an email for it yet. I'm going to try probably in a week or 2 to contact them and see what is going on about that, but I have a bunch of other things to sort out yet with moving, as I'm sure a lot of you know. Usually most people have a partner and they get a lot more help than I have right now because I'm doing this all myself and working night shift. But videos will continue. If you guys want to see certain makeup looks, let me know. I did do, hi Carter.
Did you see me?
I did do a 4th of July look on Facebook. I'm going to see if I can access that footage. It should be saved in my videos because I did do it on, what is it called, OBS. So it should be in my saved videos. Sure. If I can get that, I will upload it. I realize that today is the 4th of July. You guys aren't going to see it till afterwards, but it is a really pretty matte shadow look with a glitter in it, a loose glitter pigment. So I'm using loose glitter and I'm also using glitter glue, which a lot of people don't use. So if you want to see that, I can definitely post that, but it's going to take me a while to trim down the footage, find the footage, and then upload it, all those things. But I can do that eventually because right now I'm actually short on content because we're not getting the witch box anymore, and I might continue getting it in the future. As you can see back there is part of my altar. I don't want my whole setup shown to anybody because I do have things for my deities and stuff that that I cannot show, just to respect them. But we will see what happens in the future, what you guys want to see, what kind of boxes we end up getting.
Hello, YouTube.
All those good things. So anyways, that's just kind of a little short explanation of what was going on with me before and now and all the good things. We're going to go. So you guys have a good day or night wherever you are. If you liked the video, leave it a like. If you're new, please subscribe for more makeup unboxings and other makeup related content. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
I love teammates.